hearing a lot of the similar challenges being discussed here from a supply chain resilience perspective. It means that we really, irrespective of what kind of industry we're in, we're all seeming to face the same challenges, and resolutions to those challenges might be a little bit different from one to the other, but there's also a lot of commonalities, and I think sharing those commonalities here is really, really insightful.
But what sort of challenges, kind of common challenges, are you hearing around supply chains from industry?
The majority are kind of the same things that really we've been hearing for forever and a day. It's all about transparency, it's all about resilience, but also very much about agility. I think those are the three topics that have been around forever, because supply chain didn't all of a sudden become a challenge over the last 2 years. They've always been challenging, right? There have been disruptions from day one that we started manufacturing things. The difference now is that we can really see the newer-ish trends around sustainability and nearshoring or right-shoring, probably, and partly driven by some of the geopolitical challenges that we're facing, of course, in today's world, that really are adding additional complexity to what we need to do as supply chain professionals.
You touched a bit on cloud solutions, and you mentioned the British Volt factory up in Northumberland. Could you maybe just talk around some of the benefits of that, both inside the factory and then looking a little bit further outside of the factory?
If we're really thinking about it from a nuts and bolts perspective, the world really is evolving into a cloud-only really world from a business applications perspective, and that's not just because we think that is fun. There is some genuine reason for that, right? The making software business applications a service rather than a capital expenditure that you have to take makes a big difference for organizations. But probably even more important, never having to worry about always being on the latest version of the software, because everybody is running the multi-tenant cloud solutions, and also the risk element to this, right? So if it's been only relatively recent that there was an organization that had a ransom attack, and they were running an on-premise software solution, and we moved them very swiftly to a cloud solution, because the amount of money and the amount of security that goes into both from an AWS, which is our technology partner from a service technology perspective, as well as our applications, which we build, of course, in-house. We spend huge amount of effort and financials, of course, on making sure that is very, very secure. Maybe the last point I will add to it is, if we're all running on the same core software capabilities, it also means that innovations that are created for company A are automatically available to company B. So it's not that you're running 20-year-old software and you're just wondering, what is how am I going to make sure that the changes that everybody's talking about, how can I apply those? And I think that was a big thing for British Volt as well, to be able to make sure that they have something that works now, but will also always work going forward.